What is this?
The way to Pale Mountain. There's a game trail that snakes up around the collapse in the pass.
Thanks. I didn't get you anything.
I want you to do something for me. Talk to her. Nothing will happen if you don't take a chance. Be brave enough to try. I was. Ready? I tried.
I know.
Okay. No more moping. Let's go uproot some stumps.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go shag a sleep element.
What? Will you lock up first?
You and I are gonna have a talk.
However will I contain my joy?
My notebook. Give it back. You've had plenty of time to look it over.
But not enough to understand your creative vocabulary and pictogram? What could you need them for?
I'm writing my own epic.
What? You what?
Really?
Have you seen two ordinary humans?
Look, not now. It has been a long day.
Sergeant!
Hey, in or out? In.
Where have you been?
We found the Orc Slayer.
Where?
Are you open? Excellent, there you are. I told you I'd find them, Roderick.
This is going so well. What did you mean, your own? You can't possibly mean a rogue epic. The Bardic community won't apply.
Reminds me, I need my badge back too.
You'll be blacklisted. You'll be kicked out.
Please. As if the most prestigious alums aren't all dropouts.
Oh. Have it your way. I did not want to do this, but you leave me no choice. Ren Birdsong, you are now officially a supporting character in this epic. A hostile peripheral.
Did you say sunset or sunrise? Roderick insists it was sunset.
It was. Dinsuka, you better run. No, what he meant to say was, Dinsuka.
You really don't want to do that.
I'm sorry, but you're not allowed to talk to me.
Well, if I'm a character in your epic, I'm no longer bound by the tenets, which means there's exactly nothing keeping me from telling Glorian. You know exactly where his party is.
You wouldn't dare.
I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to talk to you.
Excuse us, but Sunday.
What a strange little town.
No, that's perfectly normal. Who's rather thugs? Ms. Packer!
Alkemad war paragek. Gats matagas varut sid nar gaija. Hadzag again. I swear I'm Drew Godsteel. Is there Gods or Red out of a moor?
What?
Ashunka Kau Gods or Red.
Fascinating. They're developing a tolerance to the potion.
Oh my God. What in the hells are you doing here? Why didn't you tell me?
Where exit is?
There isn't one. You and I are gonna have a talk.
You don't want to be around her when she acts like this, believe me.
Quechtarit Narusha Cruz Scaldo. Ashposag Macnitan Jula.
No. That is official Bards Guild property.
Hey, boys, notebook.
No. You are contaminating history, you mealy-minded louts.
Mensch, troga dispag silkuluts.
What did he say?
Something about your mother. That's a good one right there. Yeah.
Katarunka gluts. Waibula ka.
Omul frontage. At Radadax Gax Farakar. Involuts Falakas.
Don't touch that. Shoots. Vama. Nodule orc. Nodule.
Akadaka. Fakir Raxakoraka. Pumut Okos Orshako Napa. Ads. Chekakak Vexakak. Parato. Akaga Aga. No!
No. You do not want to do that. You will activate the trigger to my recall spell. Well, sod.
I know you're here. Show yourself.
So quick, so intuitive. What a revenant you'd make.
Go ahead. Mock me. Revel in it.
I remember when they rejected me, my parents, my siblings, my children. The horror on their faces. Time does nothing to erase the disgust that you
I'm
feel.
sorry. Are you actually trying to commiserate with me?
They live in irrational fear of us, Caro. They spend their entire lives denying me, pretending I don't exist, your race especially. Yet all men come to me in the end.
Not I.
No, not you. You are unique. If you need it, it is there.
Caro? What are you doing?
The, sun hurts my flesh. Due to the unspeakable nature of my existence.
Ah, well. We can fix you. We have a map to the Oracle.
You feel safe traveling with me?
Caro, you're not a monster.
Well, I mean, he is kind of. He is a little bit.
You're still the steadfast, faithful companion you've always been. Come out of the shadows.
Are you open? Hold on. Oh, you really did go. All right, hold on. Got it, reset. Are you open? Hold on. Oh, you really did go. All right, hold on. Got it, reset.
I love this episode because it's very vaudevillian in many ways. There's mistaken identity, there's slapstick comedy, there's physical comedy. A lot of this comes from some of the earliest influences I had when I was watching stuff as a kid. I loved British sitcoms growing up. The really well-written, really snappy ones that didn't savor the dialogue. You know, a particularly witty line wasn't the focus of a scene. It was the deliverance of it by a really smart, probably asshole-ish character who's continuing on in the scene, interacting whatnot there. So specific like Blackadder and Fawlty Towers, the Python stuff, Chef and Red Dwarf and the Young Ones. Highbrow, intelligent characters doing ridiculous stuff. You can have smart comedy, and you can have comedy that is historical and that is not set in the present, that is set on a spaceship 3 million years from Earth, or that is set in Elizabethan England, and you can still make stuff relatable and really funny. And plus you can always put Jesse Keeter in a dress.
I think Glorian comes from Matt Vansel's writing of the character. You know, he feeds so much into the text that allows you to know who this character is. And he has a lot of descriptions built into the text as well. We had some great discussions that have continued to inform my decisions playing Glorian. And, you know, a lot of that has to do with, you know, what was Glorian's childhood like? You know, what could a person go through that makes them such a wonderful adult? You know, a lot of the things that happened to Glorian when he was a kid maybe were difficult things. He didn't grow up in a great household. He didn't have a great parental model for himself. And you see some of that in season 2 when he's having that sort of that lucid dream and he sees the child version of himself and that interaction. The real basis of the character has to be, like many other characters, in truth, in some version of truth. This character is just being himself. He's saying everything that he thinks without any kind of filter, and he's pursuing his objective wholeheartedly. You know, he wants the sword of fighting. And so everything else that happens between him and getting to the sword of fighting is just a consequence of that need, of that desire. I don't think that he judges that. I don't think he thinks harshly of himself for that. He just wants something so bad that he's willing to do anything to get it, and he's not going to look back at his past and say, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't have killed that village of elderly people. No, it's in the past.